right, all right. Gotta do this right. Shalom, 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 shalom. Blessed Shabbat. We do this. This is Brother Dawad here from ACOI, along with Brother. Introduce yourself, brother.
Brother Yeshua, blessed love, peace to the righteous gods, and the elect of the Most High power. Oh, yeah.
All right, I can hear you loud and clear. I don't need no introduction. Y'all know me, Brother Dawad from ACOI and Brother Joshua. We doing a part two. You all see it up top, Brotherly Love Part 2. I hope, brother, it was edifying in part one. It brought us some precepts with the mighty Urani may join us a little later. We just about to get it started in a minute. Um, it's all for the edification of the ministry to reach the four corners of the earth. To let you know, hey, don't give up in the fight. It's the endurance until the end. They say battling for the person who's the fastest or who get the most precepts. It's quickly endurance. It's a marathon. you know. But I know
Uh,
if you want to see something before we get it,
but
I,
listen, right? Because right now, Romans 12 and 1. You can kick off with that Romans 12 verse 1.
there you
Because you
go.
know,
There you
like you said, I tell you, Romans 12 and 1.
go. And let me get it in everything in the blue letter. Blue letter Bible, so we could
Yeah,
get.
'cause you know, like you say, because you know, all us, everybody just getting off now. Everybody tired. But hey, the work gotta continue, bro.
Mhm. All right, let me share my screen. There you go. KJV. Let me know when you could see my screen, brother Josh.
Yeah, I could see just, I guess, zooming.
Yeah.
Cause like the brother said, we going over, letting brotherly love continue. And bro, the war could be tiring, but we can't allow another brother to go into war alone as much as we could. Even though we tired, even though like you say, the job may have you ring out, the family may have you all ring out. Hey, we still gotta edify the people because Satan ain't letting go. He ain't taking no days off. He ain't slacking it up. So you know how I go, but we gotta fight these minions every day. These sleeper cells. So yeah, you know.
All right, then. The brother pulled the Romans 12 and 1. So I'll read for him. All right. Book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, by the mercies of God. Sorry, but that's Salakia.
Mhm.
That ye present your body a living sacrifice.
So that's the sacrifices for our times, bro. We ain't have no temple no more. So right now we have to offer up our spiritual sacrifices, but like to what is our temple for these days, which is our body. They say that you present your body as a living sacrifice. Read.
Right. Holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
So I mean that's basic self-explanatory. Because we are the holy ones. We are the set apart ones. And it's acceptable unto God because a lot of brothers feel like they can't be acceptable, bro. They feel like they didn't go through so much, they didn't do so much, and you know redemption for them. They can't get no forgiveness. It's just too much self condemnation, bro. Everybody just taking the world, the cares of the world and weighing themselves down, bro. And tell everybody this a daily walk, bro. This ain't that like you say earlier. The same for the swiftest. That's for those who can adore. You got to pull yourself, drag yourself out of the mud, and you feel that low energy. You use one of the cleansers. You go get some fresh water. We live in the Bahamas, bro. Go in the salt water. Cleanse your mind. Go somewhere. Like we have a lot of like I say, we have a lot of beaches around the place, bro. Use that element to purify your mind, to cool yourself down, and step back in this thing, bro. Why you think these tourists don't come paying all this money? They paying all this money to come down here to renew their minds, but they have us distracted so much and tired all the time that we can't tap into what we need to tap into to spread this love and spread this light. But I know I'm real verse 2.
Right. Verse 2 says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that
Mm-hmm.
ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God."
So there it is, bro. We gotta renew the mind, bro. That's that's first priority. If you ain't renew your mind, your body gonna go contrary. Because people these guys I tell a woman who they try and renew their bodies first rather than renewing their mind. If they
Wow.
line their if they yeah, if they line their mind up right, then they can end up with a good man. They won't line up their bodies. Even the men, they won't go to the gym, getting all buff up. You got all this big body and they ain't know how to use it because you don't got no brains. You feel me? You ain't got no spirit. Your spirit man weak. So you gotta renew your mind and say say what it say that you may prove what is good. And we know the laws are good. You gotta follow these laws, bro. You feel me? Seek the higher laws of the Most High, so that you can in turn know how to deal with your brother, deal with your spouse, deal with your children, deal with your community, deal with your island, with your country, and by extension to the world. So, all right, it bonks down to verse 9, bro.
All right. Book of Romans,
Now
chapter.
because remember, like I said, the top, you just gotta let them know we still continuing on the topic. Let brotherly love continue.
Right. Romans chapter 9, verse 12 say, verse 12, sorry, chapter 12,
Ah,
verse 9.
yeah, chapter 12, verse 9.
Right. It says, "Let love be without dissimulation."
All right, I mean, you could pull up the definition of dissimulation. Are
Right.
you
I
correct?
said, all right. I in the blue letter, so we can pull it up right from the blue letter. All right. Click this. Let me see this word dissimulation. You see the word right here?
Strong's G 505. Anupakritos.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Anupakritos.
when you click that word, give you the definition right here in lexicon. Dissimulation tools on the lexicon.
Yeah,
Right.
because I mean, because enough time we read these things and just jump over certain things.
Mm-hmm. It says hypocrisy. You know what he's saying?
All right. And
Mm-hmm.
any other words I need there?
Condemnation, hypocrisy. When you go into the word, hold on, let me make sure. All right, let me go back. Okay. So just the word. Sorry, radio. Somebody you up on just now?
I don't think so.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, somebody trying to get on, but I know what it is. Probably you're wrong. Yeah, let me go back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, but I guess you could. Yeah, I
play up.
mean, but I guess just to get the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can zoom it in a little bit.
All right, let me zoom it. Pardon me, bro.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. There you go. Hold on, let me just.
All right. S- Oh, I was gonna say with the definition, because the
Let me get it.
simulation that's a big word.
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's the word right there. Right there. Okay, so see there. I got it right now. All right. See right there. It says unforeign, undisguised, undisguised, sincere. You see what he's saying? and then it goes up with
Okay,
yeah.
so so it say let love be without dissimulation, or let it be without hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm.
Let it basically be sincere. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Not faking, not deceitfully, not dishonest. Because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people come into this thing with this mask on their face when they come into this truth. It's like a liking man to do, bro. We don't come in this to be liking no man, bro. Ain't nobody on that run. You gotta be genuine. Because before you know, but you as an Israelite, it's supposed to be something naturally in you to not to go against the bro code. You feel me? And that goes for sisters too, because no, it's a scripture in Tobit where Tobit called, or Tobias, one of them, either Tobit or Tobias called, he called his wife his sister. You see what he's
Mm-hmm.
saying? The
Yeah.
sister. That's supposed to be even go down to even like with the multiple wife situation. It's supposed to be a sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? A sister wife, not just no second wife, none of that. It's supposed to be an equal relationship when it comes down, because even though we talk about brotherhood, we talking about the sisters too. I mean, even if we gotta do a separate one on that just strictly for the sisters, we could do that too. But I guess you could go back to let me see, go back to verse 9.
Right. It says, "Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good."
All right, so I mean, what is evil? You got the murmuring, you got the backbiting, you got the gossiping back and forth, you got the back and forth bickering, the evil surmising, all of these things. So they cleave to that which is good. I mean, like I say again, the law is good. So when they go back to the law, if you have a brother who do something against you, or let's say violate you in some type of way, you have to step to that brother by question them, bro. What's really going on, man? Yeah, and such and such. You feel me? Rather than you evil surmising and thinking, because there's a precept in Sirach would say, what did you say? Admonish your brother. It might be like that he didn't do it, or admonish your brother. It might be that he had not said it, and if he said it, let
Mm-hmm.
him not do it again. Like I say, just
Yeah.
roughly paraphrasing still. So I was saying, abhor that which is evil, to say, well, like I say, stay away from the gossiping and the back and forth. Big read verse 10.
All right. It says, "Be kindly affectionate to one." Sorry. Be kindly affectionate one to another with
Mm-hmm.
brotherly love,
Uh-huh.
in honoring, preferring one another.
Preferring one another rather than preferring people in the world. Because we got brothers, like you say, that's supposed to be something where, but when you get around your brothers, you light up your spirit, man. You just feel rejuvenated. But I don't know. These men prefer being around the heathens. They prefer being around the co-workers. They prefer to be around their wicked neighbors, their
Mm.
wicked old friends. But hey, they saying they in the truth. They just probably just on the truth on Saturday and time to come to camp, but that's about it. Other than that, take off the uniform, take off the cloak. Yeah, you back the old ways. All right, let me see. Pong Street, verse 16, I guess. Because like I said, we only you're chopping off the dome right now.
It says, verse 16, it says, hold on, let me guess. Scrolling. Verse 16 says, "Be of the same mind, one toward another. Mind not high things."
Oh, it's a lock, yeah, because I just think about something, my bad. Because even I always talk to say preferring one another. Just give me Ciroc 37 and 12 very quick.
Okay, no, but no problem. Which verse you want?
37 and verse 12, I think. Let me see verse 12.
All right, just give me a second. Right there. You see it?
No, share your screen again. Close it over.
Let me know if you see it now. Hold on.
No, I still ain't see it.
Yeah, it should
All
be
right,
there.
all right. Coming up right now. All right. Yeah, verse 12. Like I say, because this precept, it's precept into the one we just read just now in verse 10 in Romans chapter 12.
Fine. It says, Sirach chapter 37, verse 12, it says, be continually with a godly man,
All right,
whom
and that's
thou,
preferring. You got prefer the godly man, bro. Read.
mm, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the
Mm-hmm.
Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. Bro.
All right. I mean, that's straightforward, bro. Let be continually with a godly man. And say be continually with a extortioner. Be continue with a old killer. Or robber people who you know ain't mean you know good, bro. They only try and pull you back in the same old dirty lifestyle. We know who's who. So ain't no sense you try and play yourself and try and talk about, oh, because you can't be unequally yoked with unbelievers, bro. It ain't gonna make no sense. What if their spirit stronger than yours, but you getting put on blood? That's
Mhm.
automatic. And then say that will that will soar with you if you should miscarriage. You got some people, but they don't care what you going through, bro. They'll still jump on your back and continue on to give you more pressure, more stress, more headache. Just sucking your spirit, bro. They only taking. They ain't never trying to build or give you strength in no type of way. No monetary funds. They ain't trying to give you no sound counsel. They ain't trying to give you but nothing, bro. Trust me. A lot of a lot of spiritual vampires around the place, brethren.
Yeah.
That's why I tell you, stay with a godly man, because it's iron sharpening iron. You will feed each other spirit. Just like what happening right now. That's what's going on this time, bro. Everybody, we looking and we searching and we seeking for the higher light, bro, from the Father of lights. That knowledge, and what can get us through. So knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of our time. So what us just seeking this knowledge with, like I say, it only coming from other brothers, bro. That's why we gotta continue and say, let your light so shine among men that they may see your good works. So people can see it anyhow. I know this brother is a dread brother. I know you can give me sound counsel on this because I guarantee little situations. You should always be that brother who brothers want come to. They say they come for song advice and sound counsel, bro, on anything. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
bro.
I know you can plug in if you feel like plugging anything, bro, you can plug in whatever too, blood. You know?
Listen to me. That was actually a powerful precept. Now, here the one. I actually can try back to this in a minute, but you know me, I always like to get a proverb in.
Yeah, all
So
right.
I like my proverb and my psalms. You know how that goes.
Real.
Yeah. So let me just get one of them in quick. I go into Proverbs chapter 24. So let me just share my screen by notification of the room and the audience viewing. All right, I didn't Romans, so let me change this. I'm gonna go to Proverbs. Get some classic Proverbs in. The Proverbs them good because these dark sayings, but trust me, these carry you a long way. You grow up with these principles and core values.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
so,
listen, whenever you feel a little lost, this will
yeah,
always be the go-to.
yeah. The Proverbs and the Psalms, they all gotta get them in. Trust me, I can tell you that now. But anyway, when we go to the Proverbs, there's a classic one. You're seeing nothing new. It's Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. It
I
says,
got it for you.
"Go ahead, ah."
I got it. All right, that's Proverbs 24 and verse 16. Say, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Right. So just man, he can never give up the fight, but it's just the same thing as I think even Joshua. Yeah, it was Joshua give the illustration that baby. When he see other people walking, he know he can't walk. He crawling and he creeping, he fall on. He can never give up until he walk. You know?
See, yeah, people don't believe they could fall inside this thing. They just believe it just, oh, if I fall, I gotta stay down. Or once I fall, that's it for me. Like it ain't no redemption for that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a lot of people ain't practical inside this thing. Oh, why backslide? But I can't get back on the ball, bro. Boy, get up, boy. A righteous man fall down 7 times. And seven,
Right.
that's a complete number.
And that was the key to the verse. It said, just man, So
Exactly.
you're right. It said, just man fall it. So who's you to think you won't go fall, or when you fall, you got to stay down? The scriptures say, no, you have to get back up. When you go to Matthew 24,
Man,
Christ
for
say,
that.
classic one, 24:13, right? Classics. The foundation scripture is always be the one that you should actually always keep in the top of your mind. Don't worry about the dark
Mm.
things. You can't get the basic ones. And it
Yeah.
said Matthew 24:13 is what?
Matthew 24:13 say, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
All right, it
And that
says,
that, and that, that go to the Christian church now, because they who believe in they save already. Once you save once, you always save.
yeah, we all know that ain't sound doctrine. The church do a disservice with that, you know.
Yeah.
And then watch this. It's a lot. It's a lot. At least let me. No, you know what? Let me
When you
stick.
finish, when you finish get Galatians 6 and 1, whenever you finish up with that one.
Right. I finish up with this one so I can plug in Galatians 6:1, but I coming right back to Matthew. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. When you
because
go
we
to
talking
Galatians,
about, I would just say from the proverbs that you pull about you falling, because people
mhm,
always gotta remember, bro. Everybody susceptible of falling, bro. Because
mhm,
we just human, bro. The spirit, the book already say the spirit should not strive with man always. We ain't always under that covering. You always got deities and spirits lurking around, willing and ready to take over your vessel, bro, and to use you, boy, for whatever their purposes. You feel me? Everybody liable, like I said, the fall and be open for temptations. But hey, even Christ, even the Mashiach was tempted. But Galatians 6:1, really quick.
right. Galatians chapter 6 verse 1. It says, "Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore
Mm.
such an one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted."
Exactly, because you got some people who's can't like they so perfect, bro. They can tell you all everything was commanded, but then they ain't left a finger yet. They help you out or to bring you back up when they see you fall on. Not no like you say, not considering that they themselves could be tempted, and when their
Mhm.
temptation come, they might can't handle it the way you can handle it.
Yeah.
You understand? But
Yeah.
then too, that's why they like a lot of brothers they don't have that the fruits of the spirit. Even may jump up very quick to chapter 5 and verse 22. That's why you
Yeah.
have to have the fruits of the spirit, bro. That's why it say too. It say you who are spiritual, restore such a one and the spirit of meekness, bro. Not in
Mhm.
the argumentative type of way. Oh, buddy, you're getting off. Oh, you say some need that harsh rebuking now because you can't come around with everybody and all these things take discernment too. You gotta know your people. You gotta know when to push, when to pull. And everybody ain't supposed to get beat with the same stick, bro. You feel me?
Right. Right. Right.
Uh,
Galatians chapter 5 verse 6. That's what you want?
22, 5 and 22.
5 and 22. Let me jump down real quick. Galatians chapter 5 verse 22 says, "But the fruit of the spirit is love."
The first one of the bat, love, bro. That's what that's Christ's doctrine right there. That's Christ. That's the actual religion, bro. Everything stems from love. You feel me? The reason why we supposed to, the first reason why, I mean, like when we look at our children, why it's supposed to be love inside your eyes. You get married, the first, I mean, what? Why? Because you love the woman, eh? Everything, the Most High made us because he loved us. You feel me? So love is supposed to be the first thing when it comes inside your heart, when it comes down, when you think about anybody, bro. All right, so the fruits of the spirit is love, real,
The fruits of the spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering,
long
gentle,
suffering, gentleness. Listen to these key words, bro. Uh huh.
goodness, faith,
23.
meekness, temperate.
Meekness. All right. Uh-huh.
Against such there is no law.
See, a lot of, like I say, a lot of brothers, they'll jump over these words, bro, and not knowing where these tie into our life. You gotta read the definition on this. I mean, all right, you shouldn't even have a book. You even have to tell you these things, bro. You
Mm.
said your spirit mind that's supposed to be automatically downloaded in you, and when you read it, it confirms a thing. When you read that, that's supposed to confirm what your spirit tell you. Because, like I say, a lot of time, but because before I know anything about as an Israelite, before I know anything about or Christianity, but before I know any of this, I know I was aware, bro. I was cautious. I was conscious of my divinity and who I was, bro. From I was young, I always didn't know that. You didn't want to tell me nothing, but about no kindness and me being helpful to someone or being meek or being so you gotta know these things, bro. And that's a common that's it's supposed to be common sense, but I don't know common sense ain't too common in these days. So that's why I thank God for the law, so He could teach us these things because a lot of us didn't know. So they say these laws it it, it lead us. They say it is the what they say is the schoolmaster will lead us to grace.
Right.
Yeah, man, we waiting for that graduation now.
All right. So let me just plug in. Let me plug in the precept from the same author, Apostle Paul. What you talking about, right? Let's go to Romans chapter 2. Romans. Sorry,
Romans chapter 2.
hold on, I can get that right now. Let me just type it in. I also put this on the screen. Uh, okay, let me see what I want right now. Verse 14. That's what I want, right? All right. I can read
All
it.
right, Romans
You get
Romans.
it.
Oh, you say Romans 2, right? Yeah, I can read a few, bro.
All right, go
It
ahead,
said
Roman.
Romans 2 and verse 14. For when the Gentiles, which have not the law,
So he talking
do by
about just the same
Salaki.
thing. It's the same thing in Galatians where he's talking about the fruits of the spirit. But this is saying
Mm.
Paul is saying when the Gentiles who don't even have the commandments, go ahead.
So for when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves,
Continue.
which show the work of the law written in their hearts, their conscience also bearing witness,
So
and
so
their
all I'm
thoughts.
saying, so all I'm saying right there is the law written in their hearts. They know they could feel they don't
Yeah,
do right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't even have to get the commandments. They was
facts.
born with that. That was a
God,
mechanism. So that's what Paul was saying right there. The Gentiles who don't even have the commandments, doing the things in the commandments. They
serious
show
thing.
right, verse 15, which is showing their works of the law written in their hearts. And he
Mm.
can write it in all our hearts in the new covenant. I just had to plug that in because just for the edification, you could
Cause
feel right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? You could feel whether you doing good or bad or where you messed up, you know?
I think that's somewhere in First John where it say if your heart condemn you, God is bigger than your heart or something like that.
Yeah, I
That's
remember. reading that.
yeah. I mean that's paraphrasing. Everything good. That's saying because if your little human heart
Mhm.
telling you when you feeling some type of way, what you think about the Most High and His ways high above our ways and His thoughts higher than our thoughts.
Mhm. That's very
Shoot.
powerful. I can find it for you. Just
I
for that.
mean, well, I guess even after, I guess if you can't find the one, I guess you go
Yeah,
to
I
First
just
John
posted
3.
that. It's First John. Yes, First John chapter 3, verse 21. I can find anything, Josh.
All
Bro.
right. Yeah,
You
man,
know,
I ain't doubting you, bro.
yeah,
First John 3.
and 21. And that's
You can stop in 28. Yeah, that's it right there. First John 3 and verse 20. Say, for if our heart condemn us,
yeah.
God is greater than our heart and know it all things, bro. Little heart, little mind you stand, but you're not afraid. I know I shouldn't do that now. Why I know
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have take that? I know I shouldn't have say that. You know you shouldn't have say that. You know if you say a certain thing, you cause some type of friction. You causing
Mm.
some type of you sowing discord amongst brethren by saying a certain thing, or you
Right.
causing a spousal problem. If
Mm-hmm.
you feel that within yourself, imagine how the most I feel towards that action.
There
You
you go.
understand? Yeah, man, because everyone like talk about God know my heart. Yeah, you know your heart wicked. You wicked, you want you know. We see 21 say, beloved, if our heart condemn us not, then we have confidence towards God. But 20 was
Yeah.
the main thing though.
Yeah. So the main thing I wanted to bring out tonight was the Messiah parable with the sower in Matthew 13, right?
Mm.
Because if contrary to what you may believe or anybody believe, all of us can fulfill this. It's just what part you can fulfill in what's your lot in that parable. You know,
Serious thing.
that's a serious thing. So we go into Matthew 13 right now, and we can start from verse. We can bring it from the top just for the
All right.
uh,
Matthew chapter 13 and verse 1. The same day when Yahushua out of the house and sat by the seaside,
mhm.
and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore, and
So,
he
so this
spake many.
Christ, hold on, this Christ now using this for a podium, basically to the whole multitude, right? And he's going to
Mhm.
give an in-depth parable, and he speak. Well, the chapter is going to break down itself. Go ahead, Al.
And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up.
Mm-hmm.
Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprang up, because they had no depthness of earth.
Go
And
ahead.
when the sun was sprung up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. Continue.
Go ahead, Al.
And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprang up and choked them. But others fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. What is the hell? Let him hear.
All right, so we can let the explanation say for itself, right? And it says,
Done.
who have ears, let him hear. So that's saying understanding. Who get understanding? Everybody got ears. Who have understanding, let him hear, right? So it's going into this in-depth parable, and he's showing you that some people, at least it's going to break down itself, but it's just categories of who is going to
Yeah,
receive,
different scenarios.
right? So let's
Yeah.
break it down. Let's break it down. You could keep going.
All right, verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou to them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But to them, it is not given. Yeah, it's like it, but to them it is not given. For
Gone.
whosoever had, to him it shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. For whosoever had not, from him shall be taken away even that he had.
So so
Therefore,
so 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 it's telling you that he's saying it was given to them to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, right? And whosoever have, it can increase. And if you don't have, the little you have, you can lose that. You know what he's saying? Yeah. Straight in.
verse 13, therefore speak I unto them, I speak I to them in parables, because seeing see not, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand.
All
And
right,
in
now
them,
hold on.
Salaki.
I'm going to jump to the definition of the parable so we don't lose train to the topic of the soul explained, right?
Mm.
So when you jump to verse 18,
Verse 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside.
all right, we can break these down different, separate one by one. So it's saying, right, and that's how weak the spirituality of this individual or these individuals in this first understanding of the seed that fall by the wayside. He's saying now, so the wicked one will come and take that as soon as it's being sold. You understand? That means he even ain't letting it get to your consciousness or even digest that. Don't even go home and ponder that. You know,
Yeah,
I get snatched with you as soon as you try and receive
that's
that.
this the
All right.
second.
The second you try and receive that, you grab that. That's I can tell you how weak that individual is. Right? Verse 20.
For his 20 say, but he that received the seed in the stony places, the same as he that heard the word, and anon with joy receive it. Yet
Mm-hmm.
he had no root in himself, but
Mm-hmm.
endured for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, and say by and by he is offended, he also receive
Hold on,
Salahi.
hold on. You can stay for this one, right? There's another demographic of people that when
Mm,
you see the cares of this world or persecution or deceitfulness of riches, the carefulness could be anything, could be partying, the deceitful riches could be money. You know what he's saying? That could be hold on, that's verse 22. I want
yeah,
20.
yes, yeah, I didn't get it yet.
Jump in, hold on. Right, all
Let me
right.
read 21 again.
21. Yeah, read 21 again so I could get that one. My bad.
Say, yet he had no root. I can run straight to 20 again. Say, but he received the seed into stony places, the same as he that heard the word, and anon with joy receive it.
Mm-hmm.
21 say, yet had he not root in himself, but dirt for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended.
Yeah, that's the Judases. They won't be there, but when you see the time come to check or cash in, they can backstab you or or persecution. They ain't dying for this truth, you know,
No.
or they won't be able to buy or sell, or you know what? The vaccine ain't me in the mark of the beast. It ain't so bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, they put conjure up doctrines just so they could actually suit their lust. You know.
See, and like you say, they don't have no root in themselves. It say, greater is he who is in me. If you know
Mhm.
greater in you, why you don't believe within yourself? Because it say, nah, say, yet he had no root in himself, but endured for a while. Say, when
Mhm.
tribulation or persecution come, they know your family come at you, telling you, why you and this Israelite vibe, you and this so-called truth, you and this, you and that. Everybody have something to say against you. When you was wicked, when you was doing what you doing you do, anyone had nothing to say. But now
Yeah.
that you come in the truth, now the persecution arising now. Now you saying, but let's say I believe in Mashiach. I believe in law. I believe you feel me? Anything to do with the word, but our world have a problem with, but and like you say, if you aren't rooted and grounded in truth, you can get knocked with the waves and the seas, bro.
Mm.
And so
Now
he
you.
is offended.
Mhm. Now you could get the 21,
22 now.
22. There you go.
Verse 22 say, he also that received seed among the thorns is he that heard the word and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word and he become unfruitful.
Right. So a lot of people them they just go for the cares of the world or they go back to their lusts. You know, in James, I paraphrase in the scripture, they say, don't let no man say he tempted a God, he tempted his own lusts when he sinned. I
Yeah.
paraphrase scripture. So these parables self-explanatory, and the main one is for the biblical descendants who are chosen, the elect. You know, the governing body is number 23. You know what he's saying? And the brother dog, I'm gonna read that right now. But all these is demographics of people or characteristics of people who can hear this truth, because this truth can hit everybody, and this can go to the four corners of the earth. And all
Come
the
on.
Israelites can hear this, and they can fall into one category, one to or another. All right.
I mean, whilst we are not one of the,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's, I guess, First Timothy 6.
All right.
First Timothy 6 and verse 6 and 6.
All right. Let me get that.
I mean, just let me backing off of the deceitfulness of riches. Because
First,
we ain't saying money bad. You know what I'm saying? Money bad. 'Cause you need money. Ecclesiastes tell you money answered all things. You need to be going to work every day. They will try and make a dollar to make an honest living. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? You can't get money. But I mean, the precept will explain itself right now.
well, you want First Timothy 6 and what?
You can start from 6 and 6.
All right. Right down.
Oh, they ain't up yet. They ain't on the screen.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't share it. I put it down, but I didn't share it. Should come up right now.
Yeah, they see it coming up.
Mm.
All right. Verse 6. You just run through it very quick.
All right. It
It says,
says be. It says but. Sorry, but godliness with contentment
contentment.
is a great gain.
Uh-huh.
It's great.
Godliness for contentment is great gain because we feel like riches is the great gain. You feel me? You feel like you winning this big lottery is the great gain. But I say godliness for contentment is the great gain. Read.
For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
Uh-huh.
And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content.
Let's be content. I read. Now we getting into what the next precept was saying is now. Read.
All right. It says, hold on. But
Verse
they,
9.
all right, verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare,
Uh-huh.
and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
All right. So because everybody would get rich and die trying. Everybody willing to buy you willing to sell your soul and your whole for a couple of dollars. You feel me? So it say they that be rich will fall into temptations and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men, destruction and perdition. Because read verse 10, because that's yeah, read that new read verse 10.
For the love of money is the root of all evil, which
Uh-huh.
while some covered after, they have erred from the faith.
So because you covered after this money, you and watching MTV Cribs, watching all these shows, we're showing these rappers and these actors and what's not. You rather than chasing the brotherly love and being sincere with the thing, you rather sell your brother for a couple of dollars. You see, like same thing like you say with the Judas. Judas sell the virgin out, bro, for a
30.
couple of pieces of silver. You know what I'm saying? So he won't get he just, but that's just what money is do, bro. Because they say because he covered it after that money. He covered it, say while some covered it after, they aired from the faith. Because now you get your little position, like I say, you get your position, or you get your little contract, or you get a little taste of something. And that's why niggas can't get blessed with all kind of money. That's the minute you get a couple of dollars, it's showing
Wicked.
you the biggest privilege. I tell you, money bring out the most, all the wickedness in your body, the most pervert actions out of these niggas, boy. Now I
Mm-hmm.
said that you helping your people and helping your brothers and sisters. The minute you get that, you're gonna buy $1 million worth of coke. You're gonna buy 1,000 scrippers. You're gonna go buy 100 cars just to go stun on
They,
your brother.
they
You know what
going
I
Cuba.
said? Hey, you feel me? You get overdose on flicking fire on a woman. You know how the thing go now. Everyone
I keep it real, man. It bring us. That's why I say let no man say I'm tempted of God. You tempted your own lust.
exactly.
They gonna want the. And yeah, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with having one in a home or wanting to take care of your children. But fellas, them even ain't want that. They want bitches and they want
Ah,
yes, they want to stunt. They want to show that they have more than next Israelite brother, and they, you know, throw
exactly.
it in their face.
Yeah, it ain't pure.
Yeah,
And that's even back even with the pastors them, bro, because we can't forget with them, they doing the same thing. They making their whole congregation to cover off their lifestyle, bro, because now pastor, all right, if I still need this boy, I could be prosperous just like him. Make like you
hmm
say, you're buying these up to date Mercedes, you're building these big old houses, but you got these people living in a covetous, like it's a covetous spirit, bro, with on the people basically. Cause I know and they never live up to the standard of these pastors, bro, never get to that place to where these pastors them is. I mean, and seeing that's what the last part of the scripture do say they have erred from the faith and passed themselves through with many sorrows, but because you
that's
doing all kinds of things just to try to live up. You know what they say? What they say? Keeping up with the Joneses. You passing yourself through, bro. You know, because this one got car, you gotta get a car too. You're gonna put yourself in all kind of big loan because this person add a new piece on the house, so you want to do it too. You know, hey, come on, bro. Hey, this thing getting so bad. This person they gotta use. Oh, they had another video. This person selling phone card, Rachel. Next person request you selling phone card. Like
hmm
in man, by covetousness, run on many levels, but many levels. But I know you get back to that match, you know. I only plugged it in right so,
a good
but the
plug in.
deceitful of riches.
That's a good plug in. I can finish off the match and then we can get probably one or two more precepts in and then we can close out.
All right, bro.
It's Matthew, back to Matthew 13. I think it is at 23, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Matthew 13 and voice, yeah, I am voice 23 now.
yeah, hold on. Just let me pull that up too. Can't forget the audience, the viewing audience. Uh,
Big up yourself too for to the world.
mm-hmm.
What Solo say to the Google?
All right, okay. All right, read verse 23 for me.
All right, pull it up. Almost there. All right, this Matthew 13 verse 23. It says, but he that received seed in the good grounds is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, say which also bear fruit and bring it forth, and some a hundredfold, some 60, some 30.
On. So when the Mosai give this understanding to Masha to bring forth everything funneling into the Father, give all praises, all glory. He was saying that the real biblical descendants, when they give out seed or when they sow their seed, they give out increase. The increase is more. It doubles, it
Mm,
triples. That's basically the parable of the good seed, basically. And any tree, you know that keep bearing is a good tree. If
real
you see it
talk.
keep bearing, that's a bad tree. You know, if you want bringing forward fruit, if you want showing your works, if you want holding it down or trying to bring out edification or trying to be what you say you about, if you say you was
Cut that.
Israelite, even the basics, if you say and you eat them precepts, you're supposed to bring them. Don't regurgitate what you've been taught, regurgitate edification, say what you believe, go on the highways and byways, you know. And
Real.
that's the powerful message of the Messiah. So with that, I can let brother Joshua give you some closing edification, and then I can give you some closing edification far as a general closeout, and then we just can let y'all enjoy your Shabbat. Go ahead, brother Joshua.
Yeah, I'm all I can say. Listen, we got feast days coming up. Let's continue on to seek the Most High in truth and sincerity. Let's keep these feast days because if you don't keep this, you only go back into the world, big bro. Ain't that we don't have nothing else to go to. Let's continue on. Like you say, the let brotherly love continue, sisterly love continue, because we have to have righteous, righteous minds, to have righteous relationships, righteous family, righteous community, and that extends, like I say, out to the world, and that bring it forth, a new type of kingdom, bro. Because the love just walks cold, boy. That like watching the news, watching the WhatsApp feed, watching all these starters, it's just a lot to consume and take in. And we basically the last light what's shining in all this darkness, bro. I mean, and we still ain't even seen nothing yet. So as much as we could, as much as y'all could, get your studies in, and let's continue on, push forward. Let's wait for the coming.
Right. Um, I'll just say this, right? With all the prophecies unfolding, with all the about the blood moon, with all the rumors of war, with all the wickedness going around, you're supposed to don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? You want nothing to do with that. When we read the parables with the sowers, what Christ said, I know my sheep, and no man able to plug them up. You know, if a man could get you with this truth or get you away from the congregation,
Boy,
you
it's a
can't you
dangerous
can't
thing.
you can't be worthy enough to want um this walk. You can't want the kingdom. You know, there's something you gotta want. I used to look at people and say, bro, you want this thing? You know, you really
Yeah.
want part of this? The brother quoted, don't be unequally yoked. That's Second Corinthians 6:14. Don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. What Christ said, those that do the will of the Father is my brother and sister.
My sister.
Right. Even Job, the apostle, you know what he's saying? The beloved Job. What do you wife tell him? Curse God and die. He said, you speak as one of the foolish woman. You know? And what the Most High did for Job at the end. He
Bless
blessed him
him double.
double. So the whole point about all this edification we gotta be going on a two-part video. We break the first part into two parts. We went on a two-part video just for our brothers to know, bro. Hey, listen, this ain't your respite. This ain't your kingdom, bro. The white
Real.
and the Chinese man have big dominance. The Arab man get big dominance. Hey, these sultans get gold beyond measure. You fighting, you broken, you fighting for this kingdom, or you fighting the party? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing ain't nothing here. Ain't don't look back, don't turn, don't be Lot's wife. The scripture talk about all these things. We could go into depth all night, you know.
Real dog.
But you can't. What Peter say? Remember Lot's wife, bro. Don't there ain't nothing in the world for you. If you call, he bringing you out the world. You know, it's like you eat like a bad child there in the park, and the father call you, say, "Hey, look over here, brother." You know, and he call you. He tell you, "Don't be with them. I want you to do this commandments." You're going right back to the crowd. You
Serious
know,
thing.
trust me, buddy. This ain't nothing be cloaking or something like that. But I want somebody to do this for me. You know, if anybody see this, just do this straight. Because the judgment will come in on this earth, powerful, worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. Um, Brother probably had some technical difficulties, but anyway, hey, listen, let brotherly love continue. With that, I hope the brother come back on. Phone drop. I hope he come back on so I could thank him for coming on with me. But I like all the Israel enjoy their Shabbat. Happy New Year again. Hold on, let me just add the brother.
Second.
Yeah, yeah. You walk off a minute. Joshua has some technical difficulties, but anyway, Happy New Year to Israel, all the Israelites pushing this through. Blessed New Year, the month of Abib. Hey, Shabbat Shalom. Have a good Passover. Make sure that blood on your door, the blood of the Messiah. Um, Brethren, my heart and desires for Israel that they make me say. I can't wait till the 144,000, the 140. Let me get this right. The
Tone.
144,000 representing righteousness
My
and truth.
bad, bro.
Yeah, you saying you have some technical difficulties.
Yeah, man. I using my mobile, so
Yeah, don't do no explanation. I just was telling the people happy New Year again and have a blessed Passover. Make sure that blood on the door. Let me give you the last word and then I can close. I mean, I can end this recording.
yeah. I mean, you could close it out, big bro, because I can
Oh,
say I have a little issue on this side with this. Yeah.
all right, then. With that, from the 242 to the world, to the four corners of the earth, I'd like to say, Shalom.